Let's move on to a 3-card spread for the weekend. The 3 cards in this spread will represent our desire, the obstacle, and the solution. From left to right in this picture, we have 7, dance, 10, the market, and Petro 3, Gouda la flambeau. Okay. The desire for the weekend is represented by 7, dance, which in traditional tarot is the chariot card. In this deck, the scene on the card is of a trance dance, and the dancers are experiencing transcendence through their physical movements. This card means triumph, victory, and feeling motivated. It can also represent travel. So as the desire for the weekend, maybe some of us want to feel triumphant or victorious, or maybe we desire motivation, adventure, and travel. Just looking at the picture, I get the feeling of wanting connection with others. The second card signifies the obstacle. The card that represents this is 10, the market, reversed. This card in traditional tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, which means in the upright position that life goes up and then comes down, like a Ferris wheel at a county fair. It is the card that represents fate and fortune, good or bad luck. In the picture on this card, we see the New Orleans French market, a place where money comes in and money goes out, and there is a constant exchange between people. People's fate and fortune are in constant flux. In the reverse position, it can represent your fortune changing, either from good to good. Or maybe it means a desire to not leave things up to fate, and that is the obstacle, wanting to control one's fate or fortune. We can always step outside the circulation and take a look at what's going on to get a different perspective. And I think this card in the reverse position could be indicating that as well. And the third card represents the solution. The third card that represents the solution is Petro 3, Gouda la flambeau, reversed, which in traditional tarot is the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about acting from a place of integrity, honesty, and virtue. In the picture on this card, you see a man and a woman dancing, flames licking up their feet and backs. The man holds the woman behind her shoulders, and she grasps him behind the neck. There is a definite feeling of tension and sexual energy in the art of this card. The question that comes to my mind is, what truths do they have to communicate to each other? In the reverse position, it could mean there is a fear of telling the truth about something. Maybe it is wise to hold something back in this case and keep the tension. Or maybe this card is part of the obstacle. I'm going to pick a clarifying card for this solution card. I got Petro 4, Gouda la flambeau. Okay, yeah. So this, in traditional tarot, is the 4 of Wands, which is about feeling complete and whole, and of marking the completion with a celebration, like a marriage where the couple consummates their union. In this card, we see a ship with a white sail, sailing on a boiling sea with steam shooting up in many places. This signifies where water, emotions, meets fire, spirit of truth. There is steam. A powerful union, and in order for this boat to make it to safety, it will have to depend upon divine guidance to get there. Putting it all together, maybe whatever this reading is signifying for you is that in order to get what you desire, rather than trying to control it, let it unfold in a natural and organic way, because your fortune is about to change. Your feelings can remain a mystery until the timing is right. Or the reading is trying to say, don't be afraid to tell the truth. Either way, the solution or the outcome, in the end, will be a feeling of completion, something ending and simultaneously something beginning. Just looking at the pictures on these cards shows me that we want to feel connection, but we feel disconnected by circumstance. And the solution is to not be afraid to metaphorically dance with others, because when you dance, you try to become one body moving across the dance floor. We need to speak the truth because we have to trust in the divine to lead us to shore, to the place of union and completion. This reading ties in nicely with the transits of the weekend as we near the third quarter phase of the moon and the peak point of the Mercury-Jupiter cycle, and the sun making a favorable trine to Pluto. It's time to ride the crest of this wave and surf to shore. The ride is exhilarating, is it not? But when our feet touch the shore, we feel grounded and secure. We survived the ride. Time to celebrate. What an interesting reading for the weekend. I would love to know if this makes sense to you or if you resonated with this reading, so please leave a comment if you would like to share. I hope this is helpful. Until tomorrow, AstroMommy.